Hi, everyone. This is Caroline Speaks, the State of the World, on Friday, June 23, 2023. So, what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? Okay. What are some of the major headlines? A media, as media spotlights Titanic sub, hundreds of migrants who died in Greek shipwreck get scant coverage. Double standard, double standard. And the Greek uh, um, government didn't do anything to help them. And they knew that their ship was in trouble. It didn't do anything to help them. It was people in their private boats who went out and did what they could to save those in the shipwreck, the migrants. Okay. Also, from drone strikes to settler attacks, Israel intensifies effort to completely take over Palestine. That is terrible. And they're using our money and our weapons to do that. Palestinians are people and they do have rights. And the world stays silent. Okay, now the Palestine Laboratory, Anthony Lowenstein, and how Israel exports the technology of occupation. They have spyware, they have weapons, they have their story going out there, everything they do. And the military industrial complex in Israel helps uh, what they need to do to keep the Palestinians down. Okay. Also, Indian Prime Minister Modi receives lavish welcome in U.S. state visit. That's terrible. He's a human rights criminal. Okay. Activists ID hundreds killed by paramilitaries and Arab militias in Sudan's Darfur region. That's terrible happening in Sudan, which is a former colony of the British. But they left, and they did not very good job of transitioning from colonizer to help the people. Okay. Okay. Greek authorities rescue 145 migrants stranded on Turkey-Greece border. Okay, why didn't they do anything for uh, uh, the migrants who were in that ship that sank? So I don't know. Okay, so we'll have to see what happens there. Definitely unequal treatment. Also, search for missing tourists ends as debris from sub is found near wreckage of the Titanic. That's the little uh, submersible that was trying to get to the Titanic. Okay. Beijing suffers. Peking, Beijing suffers warmest June day on record. Southern U.S. and Mexico bake under heat wave. Climate change. Mexican environmentalists Alvaro Anvizu and Count de Marquez found murdered in Mexico. Hold Mexico accountable. Uh, I don't know. They don't like environmentalists there because Mexico has sold out to big energy and all kinds of things like that. And they don't want to protect their land and their people. Okay. French government bans Earth Uprising Direct Action Climate Group. Well, that's okay because they'll keep going. And Supreme Court rules against Navajo Nation in dispute over water rights. That is terrible. Navajo Nation deserve water. Uh, that's their land, and I don't know, these treaties that the U.S. made with the indigenous peoples are terrible. They're all in favor of the the settlers at the time. Thousands of Navajo Nation members lack access to running water in their homes, even though the Colorado River runs along the northwestern border of the reservation. That is terrible. Okay, be justice for the indigenous tribes. Okay. New York House Speaker won't schedule vote on undocumented immigrant health care bill. Why not? I don't know. And nearly 40 asylum seekers drown as ship sinks en route to the Canary Islands, which is off the, Canary Islands near Spain. Okay. Those poor people. An overcrowded fishing vessel. Okay. Israeli drone strike in West Bank kills 3 Palestinians. That's great. Hold Israel accountable for everything they do. Okay. And also, Putin claims Ukraine's counteroffensive hits a lull due to heavy losses. I don't know about that. Russian court denies pre-trial release to Wall Street journalist reporter Evan Gershkovich. Okay, I don't know why these people are there. They know that Russia's not a hospitable place. And once they use you as an example to trade you, to get one of their gangsters out of another country. Okay. More progressives to boycott Indian Prime Minister Modi's speech to Congress. Good. Capitol rioter sentenced to 12 plus years in prison for attacking officer with stun gun. Put him away. Killed that rioter away forever. House Republicans censure Representative Adam Schiff over Trump-Russia claims. That's terrible. He was telling the truth. House Speaker McCarthy rejects immediate vote on resolution to impeach Biden. He's going to put that off a while. All right, so what else is out there in the world? Okay, a lot of things happening. Some old news getting revitalized. Department of Justice charges Chinese companies with trafficking fentanyl chemicals. Hold them accountable. And the abortion legal landscape a year after the overturn of Roe v. Wade. Abortion is a right. And a stretch of I-95 in Philadelphia reopens 12 days after overpass collapse. Good, they started to do a permanent repair. And Kyiv springs back to life as Ukraine air defense crews guard the city. Good. Hold Russia accountable. Anti-trans laws face legal roadblocks in several states. Good. Brooke and Kapar talk about how abortion restrictions could motivate voters in 2024. I hope so. Critics share their picks for this summer's most anticipated reads. Okay. Now, so that's some of what's happening out there. Now, hang on a minute. Hang on. Okay, I'd like to sing an old song called The Water is Wide. Very nice song. Oh, the water is wide, I cannot cross over, and neither have I wings to fly, but give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row, my love and I. I leaned my back up against an oak. I thought it was a trusty tree, but first it bended and then it broke, as did my false lover to me. Oh, love is sweet and love is fair, fair as the dew when first it is new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like the morning dew. Okay, thank you for listening. That was The Water is Wide. Take care of yourself and others. Wear a mask, practice social distancing, and the vaccine is available and right for you. I would take it. We had ours. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Signing off on Friday, June 23rd, 2023. Good night. Stay safe.